Hey everybody, my name is Akarwa. Welcome back to Let's Play Fragile Dreams. And today we are finishing up Oi Kawadani Dam. Our last episode had us find a bunch of sad news about the purpose of the traveling merchant, and we met our friend Crow again, but let's think about the future. We're going to switch to our new spear, and we'll give it a whirl. That sound is a new enemy. This is called Sotai in Japanese, which translates as elementary field. It's a mathematical term. It's also, and more importantly for the case here, it is the term used by ball-jointed doll collectors in Japan to refer to a doll that has no distinguishing features yet. So translating this was a little tricky, but the name for it would be blank body, basically. These guys are the body that Crow was, but without any personality or anything on them yet. So, we get to fight a lot of them. As you can see, they're pretty basic in what they do. They do this sliding shoulder charge thing. When they hunch over, as you're seeing that one do, they cannot be damaged. If you attack them, they will immediately counter you. So you have to kind of wait and move around and stuff until you can convince them to start walking towards you again. And when they start walking towards you, that's when you can finally hit them. So first one, then two, now three. I kind of like using the spear for them, but if you're quick, the sword is, I suppose, arguably a better choice, because a full combo will kill one outright at this point in the game. And if you mess up and accidentally hit them before you're supposed to, you still have a fast enough recovery time with the sword that you would be able to dodge their shoulder charge before they hit you. And if you're really good, you can sidestep their shoulder charge and then hit them in the recovery period between finishing their charge and going back to their defensive pose. It's a bit tricky to do. Gotta make sure I go forward, not back, so that I don't accidentally despawn these guys. There's an example of punishing their charge. And there's an example of failing to punish their charge. I have no idea where this door goes. I kind of imagine that it goes back into the sewer, but there are no signs or anything, so.
Nice surprise.
Got some money and a new, stronger, heavy one-handed weapon. Gonna throw this away. And we're going to hold on to the axe for now because, well, I'm not going to give anything away, but we'll have a need for it later. Weird that the sound is getting further away as I walk into the tunnel. Oh, there's 3 here. Aha! Well, narrow corridors work just as well for me as they do for you. As you can see, these guys get much easier once you start to learn their tells.
What is this thing?
I'm not sure. It looks like a two-way radio. I wonder if it works.
This must be the switch. Hey, I hear something.
You have to turn the dial. That'll tune the radio into different frequencies. But I seriously doubt there's anyone out there to respond to the call.
Let's see. Here's the dial.
Anyone? Is anyone there? Come in. If anyone can hear this, please answer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? Hello? Anyone at all? If you can hear... Hey, you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Has to be there. Please respond. Please, someone answer me. I'm here all alone. Yumi? Everybody, where are you? Come on, everyone. Don't give up. You gotta answer, please. I don't want to be alone. Somebody. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Hello? Where are you right now?
Hey, I'm right here.
I promise you, I'll come see you very soon.
Good. I'll be waiting. I'm always waiting.
I knew it. I knew that I couldn't possibly be the only one left in the world. See? There are still other people.
After all that bad news from last episode, it's nice to hear that there are some people out there for Seto to go talk to. In this stairwell, we have a group of wandering spirits to deal with. They're playing it pretty easy on me right now. I've had them in the past be kind of jerks about pushing me back up the stairs and then despawning the group. But I got lucky. Our second group, this one I think is like 5 or 6, I kind of lost count. One nice side effect of fighting a large group of birds in a small space is that you pretty much can't swing a stick without hitting a bird. Let's see what we can pick up from here. What I should have done is I should have used a ration pack. Instead, I miscounted and used an energy drink. If I would have used a ration pack, I would have had enough spaces to pick up both of these. What's going through my head right now is, well, crap, I have enough room to pick up one of them. And I could use a ration pack, but I just used up 2 healing items for no reason. I guess I'll just leave one. We have made it to the bottom here. And let's go see if there's anything interesting under this stairwell. Just some buckets and... Are those human bones? Okay, well, we're out of here. Dead end? Let's go this way. This is a very long tunnel. And in this tunnel, there are boxes. And near the boxes, there are blank bodies. Got a little impatient there. Me trying to get them to stop doing that. It is not working. Come on, dude. This is the problem with having a stance that makes them invulnerable, is that when the AI doesn't want to get out of that stance, it's very boring. No sense picking that up. We have basically full health. Not much further. I would say that we're a little bit more than halfway. You may be wondering why I'm not breaking any of these crates. It's because if you look at the side of them, there is a sign that, if you were to translate it, means explosive. So if you actually hit these boxes, they will blow up and damage you. There's nothing in them, so I just ignore them. Another ration pack that we don't need. Another exploding crate. If you are the sort of person who just can't abide these boxes to exist, you can actually use a spear or other polearm weapon to destroy the boxes from far enough away that you won't take damage when they explode. But I don't have a spear, so I'm just ignoring them. And that sound means that we should switch to the axe. Come on, buddy. Those things are much easier now. We don't have room for that. Pretty sure I know what it is, though. And I kind of wish I would have picked it up, because those guys actually have a small chance of dropping the strongest healing item in the game, which I unfortunately have not gotten one of yet, and it is that shape.
So comfy. Wow.
Empty out our inventory. We don't need all these ration packs. And that axe has done its duty. And we're going to save the game because between the stairwell and that hallway, There are a lot of fights that went very well, and I don't want to have to do them again. Well, this is new.
What does all this mean?
It means he's finally ready to begin. Follow me.
But there's so much cool stuff to look at. No, why not follow you yet? Alright.
No way! He destroyed a power plant? He must really be serious this time.
How dare you bring an intruder here, Sai? What were you thinking?
Stop! He's just a kid! He can't do anything!
Any threat to the project must be eliminated.
Any threat to the project must be eliminated.
Stubborn man! He never listens! Listen up. This thing may be huge and powerful, but its attacks are pretty slow. Take your time avoiding them. And see that red eye glowing at the center? That's the controller for the whole thing. Take that out and you'll stop it dead.
Controller? Stop it dead? How?
Man, you're slow. Use an arrow or something to shoot at that red thing. It's your only chance.
Okay, I got it.
Right, well, this enemy is named Steel Destroyer. It is a demolition crane. Basically, you have to use ranged weapons to fight it. It's the second of 2 instances in the game where you need a ranged weapon. It's got 2 attacks. One is to smash down on the ground with that thing. And right here, I thought that it was going to pivot around and start doing its other attack, which is it's got a wrecking ball on the back here. It will spin around, obscuring the red eye so that you just basically have to sit and wait. And then swing this wrecking ball back and forth. Depending on where the crane's positioned, it will either swing nearer or further from itself, which indicates which side of the bridge you have to be standing on to dodge it. But unfortunately, it was actually just doing this shuddery thing and then went back to it. So, I'm going to wind up killing it in this fight without it having a chance to use its wrecking ball.
You know, there's a chance you might not meet anyone else, that you won't see another living human ever again. That this planet will become a world of ruins and wandering spirits.
Why would you say something like that? You heard the radio, there's lots of people left.
Maybe, but not if Glass Cage's power is unleashed throughout the world. These aurora lights are a sign it's going to happen. To be honest, I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish. It looks like he wants to do it again. But if the world suffers the same outcome as last time, it really will wipe out every last living human.
It can't. I mean, I have to at least save her.
And if you do manage to save her, then what do you do next? You really think you two will just somehow click with each other? What if you don't even get along? Maybe you won't understand each other. Maybe you'll hate each other. Relying on your faulty language to communicate? You humans will never fully understand each other. And you still want to see her knowing that? Do you still want to save her?
I don't know if we'll understand each other perfectly. But that's not what matters to me. I just want to feel her warmth beside me. I just want to hold her hand, to see what I see, and respond to what I say. That's all I really want. Wandering around alone, looking up at the moon by myself, I'm sick of it!
Listen, do you really want to save that girl? Even if you're successful, she might still reject you, you know? Who knows, she might even hate you. So are you sure you want to do this? That's enough of that now. Don't cry anymore. I'm going to tell you where you can find her. Hey, dry up those tears. Remember, you're on a mission to save her. I know the exact location where she's being held. Follow me. That room with the cage in it. You know, where all the cats were. That leads to where she is now. But from here on in, things get really, really dangerous. You could call it quits, but I already know you won't.
That's right. I'm stubborn.
I know.
We have to go. She's waiting.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Oh, I better warm up.
Put this crossbow in our backpack, and we're going to call it a night. In our next episode, we are going to head back to where we saw the silver-haired girl in the cage with all the cats. And that will be basically the last area of the game before the ending. There's still a good amount of stuff to do, but... See you next week.